tired. It is a Friday. It was sort of Friday-ish and sort of Saturday-ish. It's just weird. I didn't have an alarm set for 5:30, which is nice. But I woke up one day and I woke up at 6:15. Tried to sleep some more. Didn't really work. I was dozing until he was already at like 6:45 and got the dog out of the crate and headed downstairs. And then I was just awake, so I was just reading on my phone. I heard Sebastian wake up at, I don't know, around just before 7. He came in. I put a mask on because he was a little sneezy. I think it's allergies because most of the day it didn't bother him. And then I heard Jax wake up at 7:15, which is, I guess you could say it's ironic, because irony is like when something unexpected is said, like saying what you don't mean, or situational. Irony is when the thing you don't expect to happen happens. I always have to wake him up at 7:15 for school, and he never wants to get up, and he's always asleep. And on his day off, he wakes up at 7:15 on his own. But yeah, I got out of bed, I don't know, like 8 or something, took a shower, and it was the first shower I've had in that other bathroom that wasn't freezing, because Danny had taken a shower and I guess warmed the pipes up or something, or maybe it's because it wasn't cold in the house, because it wasn't 5:40. I don't know, but it was wonderful to have a hot shower. Then Sebastian immediately wanted to go out and ask people to play, which was annoying. I wanted to take them out for a little quick bite for breakfast and then take a lake walk, but he was in a mood. And there's a couple of kids he can't play with. He keeps playing with one of them anyway, but there's one that even he knows and he'll walk away. And his friend he plays with the most was playing with that kid. And it was just drama. And I went out at one point and I said straightforward to the two boys, including the one he can't play with, I was like, Sebastian can't play with boy number 2 because you always tattle on him and there's problems with sticks and hitting, and until everybody can get along, we just can't do it. I'm so sorry. I don't know. They're just little first graders, so they seem to handle it fine. I mean, they're used to teachers saying, okay, you guys are separated, you can't play until you get along. I just did it like that, and I was like, no offense, Steve. We're just gonna do it this way. And then Sebastian came in almost crying when he walked through the door because they were playing together and he wanted his other friend to ditch boy number 2. But eventually, like, I couldn't convince him to go with me, so he just stomped off to do what he did. I don't know what he did. I don't know who he played with, probably the other boy he's not supposed to play with. But eventually, it had been an hour or 2, so it's very hot today. It got up to almost 90, I think. But I got a juice, and I went outside to look for him and give him the juice. And he was actually going up to the friend he always plays with house. So I guess the 2 boys had stopped playing. And Sebastian went to ask him, and he did come out and play. Something hurt me when I scratched. So I went and got a juice for the other boy, and they were playing. I told Sebastian he could not go into his house. He also asked Danny, and Danny's like, no, you cannot go into his house. He's still on antibiotics for strep. I mean, he's no longer contagious and cleared to do anything, but we wanted to take it easy, and we don't really want him in the police house. Heard some concerning things that friendship's on probation, but eventually he agreed to go with me to take the walk and have food. I would have loved to go with Jax. Sebastian didn't actually want to go, and Jax would have loved to go with just me, and we wouldn't have had the drama. It looked all idyllic. The little clips I got, I didn't get much, but we went to Dunkin' Donuts because it's right by the lake, and it was cleaned out. Today is Eid, I think you say. It's the final day of Ramadan, where everybody's breaking their fast, and a whole lot of people bought a whole lot of donuts. This was like 10 a.m. and there was maybe 3 dozen donuts left. When we walked in, a lady walked out with 1.5 dozen, and then the person who was behind us walking in, but we let them go ahead of us. He bought a dozen. But it ended up, Sebastian got like eggs and bacon, Jax got a sandwich and a jelly donut, the very last one. There's hardly anything left, and our total was already $30 with their 2 orange juices, that food that they got, and an iced coffee for me. I just got some of those little munchkin holes because they have a little bit of those left. Somebody came in right after and they're going to put those because there's nothing left. There's people coming in and walking right back out because they had nothing left after us. But yeah, then we took a walk. Sebastian had asked to bring a scooter, and as we were on the sidewalk leading to the path, there was a family we were passing, and he was paying attention to them and not where he was going, and his scooter hit a crack and he went down on his knees. And after that, it was just the straw that broke the camel's back. It was just a bump, and he was just like he was dying. We sat and waited for him, got him to move a little bit and scooter a little bit, but we had only made it, I don't even know, like a quarter mile, around about a 1.25 mile loop. And he just kept sitting down on the path and refusing to move. And I was trying to be very patient and kind, but man. So eventually, like, he was just like, I just want to be at the car. I can't even copy the tone of voice. Eventually, I just said, stand on your scooter and I will pull you. And I made the handle higher so I could just walk and pull him. It was a workout for me. But yeah, I pulled him from like the 1/3 of a mile point all the way around, all the way back to the car. And then we went home and he went back out to play. But I did some various things during the day. The first vanity that I found a few days ago, we liked the look of, but Danny read the reviews and they just weren't right. They weren't good. There's too many problems. So my goal was to pick a new vanity. He's been doing all the tubs and faucets and all that stuff. Asking opinions were needed, but a lot of the stuff I'm not too fussed over. We can't really pick the tiles to get the vanity set because they always have like a counter in it that you have to kind of match and the tones. So I went through vanities again. This time I found like a light aqua blue green color, not far off from those rugs. We do have a vibe for bathrooms. We like beachy. So I put that on. We have a little jam board, like a little whiteboard that we're sharing. I normally would do this all in Photoshop. This does not have many features. It's a Google thing. But Danny is on Android and Google, and I knew that would be easy to share, so I had created that and shared it with him. So we use that to easily share pictures, and I lay things out. So I put that and mirrors and moved the tiles around to see which ones would accent it, and just left that. But yeah, he did find it and he really liked that one. We're just trying to figure out sizing because this is a very low countertop, and the bathroom next door has a very high one, which is actually better height for me. But I think the other one is so high. Excuse the mess. Like we're just tearing it out, so I think we give it up. But I think the black splash comes about as high as this pony wall. So he was a little concerned, but I think we're just going to have him rebuild the wall in a better way if we decide to like that one. So I got that task accomplished. The mirror situation, it's unfortunate that we can't have this in cabinets. This is an outside wall. It would cut into our insulation. So we're just trying to find flat mirrors. So I found a few options and I added those. What else did I do? I made some files for printing out the letters I need to cut for those first 3 posters. I printed those out. I thinned the sunflowers that I had planted. I had planted 2 seeds in each of the big pots, but really 1 sunflower needs to be in the pot. So I took out, they all fork sprouted. I centered 1 sunflower in each pot, and then I transferred the other 2 seedlings into the front garden bed. Did I do anything else? I found out that my order of all the paper and poster boards, which is supposed to come tomorrow, and next day shipping is not going to come till Tuesday. Now they're like, we're so sorry it's late. It's coming FedEx now on Tuesday. I'm like, I really need to start on those. So I immediately placed an order for 3 of the exact same things, including the poster board, the glue sticks, and the pack of plain paper. Because I can deal with having 2 of those. It was like $13 to reorder this the exact same way, next day shipping, arriving on Saturday. And we'll see if it makes it or if they ship it FedEx again. And I will not be pleased. I will have to contact them, and I feel like I whine too much to them. Maybe I won't contact them and I'll just suck it up, but I did need to start on cutting. So tonight I went down to my paper stash and just found whatever I could to start cutting out some of the solid letters. And I mean, it's good that I'm using up old paper, but also I use that for like my miniatures and stuff, and I don't want to use up every last bit of my paper. But it'll be good to have replacement paper. I'll have 2 packs of rainbow 12 by 12 paper if I end up getting all that. So hopefully that'll come tomorrow, but I was not pleased. Danny cooked steaks, potatoes, asparagus, and corn for dinner with Yvonne. And I made vegan chicken sandwiches, like chicken patties, buffalo style for me and regular for Jax. And yeah, we had dinner. I had a bath. It was lovely. Have to count down the days in this bathtub once we start demo. I can only bathe in that other tub, and I don't know that I will. I don't know. We all have to share that bathroom once this one's torn out. Eventually I'll have a wonderful bathroom, but that is in the future. But yeah, then I cut a few more letters and then had to do the time. Now I think I need to wrap a present. Now Jax has a birthday party tomorrow and a birthday party on Sunday. I need to at least wrap tomorrow's because I think we're going to go out to brunch. And if it's at all close to when his party starts, then I would probably bring a gift and we could drop him off. But that's it from me. Wow, I talked a long time. I'm going to say good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.